What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Cjthecheesedj here, and we are back with another Warhammer video for you guys today. And today, guys, we've got another siege battle, and we are playing as the Wood Elves, the goat himself, Orion, king of the Wood Elves and all the yada yada. So, we're playing as the Wood Elves, guys. We've got a siege battle, and we are going up against the Dwarves. Now, looking at this replay, I don't think we had the same amount of funds. My opponent has a significantly larger army and significantly more elite troops. So part of me think this was extremely unfair, like now that I look at the replay, because I'm pretty sure the Wood Elves units don't cost that much. Like, I'm pretty sure the War Dancers are only like 900. So I'm not too sure why he has so many more units and so many more elite units. But anyway, let's get the match underway. So as for my forces, we've got 3 groups of the Hawk Riders, Flying Missile Cavalry. Main reason I brought them to try and shut down the artillery. We also have a Great Eagle over here on the right side. We've got 3 groups of the Glade Guard with the Hag Bane tips and 3 War Dancers. We also have Orion, and up in the sky on an Eagle, we've got the Spellslinger of Life. So she's got the Dwellers below, Earth, Blood, Regrowth, and I believe that's everything. Yeah, that was it. And yeah, and as for my opponent, he's got 3 groups of Hammerers, 3 Miners with the Blasting Charges plus the Siege Towers. He then also has 2 of the Urkran Miners. So these are the Regiment of Renowned ones. He's got 4 Flame Cannons, a Master Engineer, Belagar, and 2 Slayers. 2 Giant Slayers. So, looking back at the replay, I don't think we had the same amount of funding, because his forces are a lot larger. They're a lot more costier than what we're running. So, yeah. Anyway, let's get into the match. So, I've got the Great Eagles set up the Hawk Riders set up over here. They're going to start flanking around. I do start trying to get the Fort Towers to focus down one of these Hammerers units, which is this one here. Because if we can shut that down before it gets here, that pretty much effectively gets rid of one of the Hammer units. These Hawk Riders start firing in on these. I don't know why. I didn't want them to. But we've also got the Great Eagle. We start trying to move this guy around. There are Giant Slayers positioned behind the cannons, which makes things a lot harder. And I also don't remember Flame Cannons being so damn strong. Like, they absolutely destroy our aerial cavalry, but you can see there, look at that. And we do bring the Great Eagle in to try and shut down one of these units just to, you know, deal some damage. But as soon as we bring it in, we do... that poor dwarf. Oh, that poor dwarf. As soon as we bring it in, we do take it back out because the Slayers start moving again. But you can see the Hammerers Tower, the Siege Tower, sorry, is already at 48% damage, so we're doing a pretty decent amount of damage to it. Hawk Riders are coming in now. They're going to start firing in on the Flame Cannons. But these Flame Cannons are doing some serious damage to our Hawk Riders. Like, look at this, ready? You'll see them connect, and like, the damage is crazy. Look at that damage. So, things aren't looking too good. Bring the Great Eagle back in to try and deal some damage to the Miners. Get a little bit of a charge attack on. Belagar's coming down with Mighty Oathstone, Revenge Incarnate. He's keen on shutting this Great Eagle down. So, we've got to be very careful. We do send these guys into melee combat to try and shut down the Flame Cannon. Doesn't really work out too well, and this Siege Tower is pretty much going to make it to our tower. So we've pretty much wasted the ammunition on that. Not that it makes much of a difference, because there wasn't really anything else for us to target. And he did manage to destroy these towers, so unfortunately we couldn't even target the artillery over on this side. Hawk Riders, they're still trying to shut down the Great Eagle, trying to get it. It's very hard to maneuver over there due to the fact that the Giant Slayers are so close by. And a little bit of a collision course here from the Miners with the Blasting Charges, and the Hammerers are about to dock on the gates. We do bring back all our archers because we're going to try and make like a front line of the War Dancers, and we do bring the Spellslinger of Life out. We were trying to bring her, we were like, alright, let's try and bring her out here, because if we don't shut down this artillery, there's no hope for us. Already you can see the balance of power is massively in my opponent's favor. So yeah, but you can see this Hawk Riders, they're pretty much gone. Copped a couple of hits from the Flame Cannon, which is kind of a good thing because the Giant Slayers did cop a couple of hits as well. They took a bit of damage, and they're still firing. You can see a little bit of friendly fire there, about 1,000 points of damage. Great Eagle's still up in the sky. He's not going to do much. The Spellslinger of Life, she's coming in as well. And you can see we do open up fire with our archers, just trying to deal some damage to whatever units we can. But I do believe we pop a Dwellers Below, and we do start bringing Orion to firing away. I'm pretty sure we do bring in Dwellers Below, but I forgot these guys were the blasting charges ones. So keep your eyes on this, guys. Ready? Watch this. This just absolutely destroys our front line of archers and bloody Asari warriors. Look at that. The poor guys just copping blasting charges to the face. So many blasting charges. I don't know why we hadn't sent our units in yet to try and shut them down. I just didn't even think about it. We pretty much just gave him free reign of that. And just like that, pretty much a whole unit of archers goes down. But we do pop the Dwellers Below. Look at that. Coming up through the sky, dealing some decent damage to the 2 units of Hammerers. They did take a bit of damage. They do slow down as well. So it opened up a little bit of an opportunity for our archers. But you can see here the War Dancers just copped another blasting charges to the face. And they are pretty much gone for as well. Orion, we did pop his Golden Hounds, I believe, as well in a second, trying to shut down the rest of these Hammerers. So, you know,